Sorry if it's loud. I'm right next to a freeway, so. Just figured I'd come in and talk for a little bit, kind of doing an experiment at the same time. Hey, how's it going, Joey? Like I said, though, if it's too loud, I'm sorry. There's a highway right in front of me, so it's really loud. But it's too hot. There's a highway right in front of me, so it's really loud. But it's too hot. It's going. We're still alive, so it's positive. Just kind of doing an experiment. And wanted to talk a little bit, but alive is good. You're right. Just kind of doing an experiment. And wanted to talk a little bit, but alive is good. You're right. Oh. Well, hopefully it's not me. Hello. Indiana, nice. I haven't been there. No, I'm not a Freemason. We're doing all right. How are you? Oh, yes. A lot of people are complaining about their TikTok today. Some of the videos I've seen. Mine does a lot at night where I can't, it won't load videos properly. Hello from Wisconsin. Been there too. Hello. I'm trying to see how fast somebody takes my live and posts it on their videos. They tend to do that with all my videos. Anything I do. Kids are in school. My wife is taking a walk around the park here with the baby. She wanted to get some air, so figured it'd be a perfect time to do this. Yeah, I can't do much on here without getting blasted somewhere, so I really don't care anymore, so I figured I'm going to start doing a couple lives here and there, and they can go fly a kite if they don't like it. Hey, Owen. We're still alive and still pushing, so still doing good. Oh, sorry. Eric, uh, yeah, we're doing all right. Family's doing good. What's going on? Not much. Thank you, Owen. I appreciate the respect. What's up, Toad? Is it Wally? Hey, how you doing? Oh, thank you for the flowers. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I don't pressure people into helping me. Absolutely not. I don't get mad if anybody can't. I get it. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I don't push people into donating as much as everybody says I do. I do not. I simply just ask, and if you can't, it's whatever. Doesn't mean I hate you for it. I got a lot of friends on TikTok that have never helped me, but they're still on my TikTok. I talk to them daily. Another man in his car. Yeah, that's pretty much the only place I can go right now. So. Oh, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, yeah, I have been on TikTok a long time asking for help. I kind of kicked myself a lot for my past, and I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to change my future, but yeah, I know a lot of people are broke. No, I get that. You have a blessed day too. Thank you so much. That's all I've been trying to do is stay positive, trying to look towards the future. That's the car. It's up for repo now. I'm not going to prove anything to anybody about the car. Once I make a video when it gets taken, I'll make the video of it getting towed away, and then you guys can all sit and watch that for hours on end if you want to. I don't care. A lot of hateful people. But what I was saying is I've been asking for help for a long time on here. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I'm not lying to anybody. I don't sit there and pressure people. I don't get it. They know where I'm at. They know the areas that I frequent. I haven't left the county the car is in. I get phone calls at least 3 times a day from the finance company asking if there's any way I want to settle the debt. But I'm not paying almost $4,000 for this car right now. I can't afford it. $4,000 just to catch up. I wish I could work. Every place that I've applied to, I'm trying to go through the temp agency. Their hours clash with the hours that my kids are in school, and we don't have ride transportation for my kids, so I have to pick them up and drop them off. I have nobody else that can do it. I'm not moving anywhere. They already know where I'm at. I just said this like 5 minutes ago. Why would I? That doesn't make any sense. I'm still in the same area. She can't drive. She's never had a license. When she was younger, riding with her parents, I guess, where they got into a huge car accident, and she's been terrified to drive since then. I mean, I'm pretty sure she could learn, but got into a huge car accident, and she's been terrified to drive since then. I mean, I'm pretty sure she could learn, but something. Not to mention if she destroys the car, I'm kind of more in trouble than I am now. Yeah, she's talked to me about it. We've talked about trying to get her license. She wants her license. The problem is, every time she gets behind the wheel, she freaks out. And I mean, I get it. I have PTSD from things too, so I mean, I get it. I'm just trying to get through to people's head that what they say about me over there is not what I am. Yeah, everybody's behind. Everybody's like out here, gas is over $6 a gallon, and a 2-bedroom apartment is over $3,000. This was probably the dumbest decision to move out here of my life, and now I'm stuck here. Whenever I have to go anywhere, I have to do 2 trips because my kids don't fit in this car with me. When we sleep at night, they sleep in the car, I sit outside. It's not fun. It's not something that I would want. Hold on, I can't really. And I try not to beat myself up. I'm not on here asking for anything. I'm really not. I know. I was in North Carolina once before when I was years ago when my dad lived there. Years ago when my dad lived there. And I liked North Carolina, but we ended up, my dad kicked us out because his wife didn't like my kids. And so we ended up being homeless out there. They put us on a bus and sent us back to Minnesota. If you were, hold on. You're actually taught about what you're going to. I don't understand what you just said. You're not stuck. Just dump your broken vans and camper. Oh, my van's already gone. It got towed. It's in the junkyard now. I don't have that van anymore. I mean, I wish I did and it was running because that would be so much better than here. Yep, still homeless. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? One van that I got donated was that silver one that I don't know if I showed everybody. That van I ended up giving back to the lady because it ended up having really bad transmission problems. And I wasn't paying for something. They were going to give it to me and I was going to make payments on it up to like $300. But I asked if they wanted it back because I'm not trying to fix a transmission in a minivan. So that van they took back. My other minivan that I had since 2017, the engine finally went out on it and it won't even turn over. So it ended up getting towed to the junkyard. So now I'm stuck with this. My camper is sitting in a storage yard at the place I used to live at. I can't stay there for free anymore. So they're at least letting me keep my camper in the storage area with some of my stuff in it so that I don't lose everything, which is really awesome of them. I mean, the tent portion, right now we're living in the car. We're trying to get to the tent portion. It doesn't open until the 15th tomorrow. And then we can try to get the income to get some kind of tent site for a while because there's power and everything at this place. Yeah, she's been feeling pretty good after the baby. I mean, for a little while there, she was dealing with blood clots in her lungs and stuff. But I don't think that was from the baby. I just think that was like blood pressure stuff. But she's doing a lot better now. She just got done with her medication for that. Now we're just worried about me. We didn't make the decision to have another child. It just happened. I do DoorDash, but I don't get paid every day from DoorDash anymore because I owe child support. See, I'm very honest about my life here, okay? If you go back and watch my videos, I tell you everything. I owe child support. They started garnishing from DoorDash. But because DoorDash is getting garnished, they can only do once a week pay. So in order to DoorDash, I have to come up with a week's worth of gas to do it. And I haven't come up with anything. Nobody's allowed to help me anymore because if you do, you get bashed relentlessly, especially if you say anything. Shouldn't let another baby happen. I'm not a monster. I don't kill babies, so. No, I know I don't owe anybody an explanation. It just gets infuriating when everything you say, they turn it into like you're lying, even when I haven't lied about a single thing. If you met me off the app, you'd be like, oh, he's a nice guy. eat them. Yeah, another fat joke. And back in elementary school, they get a lot of that too. Like if you go and watch their videos, you'll see the difference in people. You have me that talks nice to everybody. They're not gonna take my kids. But keep your comments to yourself. So what? Block me and move on. Oh yeah, no, they're trying to bury me. That's what they do. They don't want to see my kids or myself get anywhere positive. They want to ruin me. That's all it is. I guarantee you they're screen recording this and it'll be on their page within an hour after I'm done. I had a lady that was going to do, I'm not even asking for anything. Holy cow. Literally just talking. No, I had a lady on here ask me, thank you for that. Oh, that's all right. I mean, a lot of people don't know my story. England, that's awesome. I had a lady trying to help with, even if it was like she's trying to do like a small home community on her property, where she takes like shed types things and she makes them into little homes for homeless people, so they're not living on the street. She was going to help me out with the very first one, and now, because she got bashed so much from people, she's not helping me anymore. And being an ass is what you do. I'm sorry, I'm the same way I am off the app that I am on the app. I'm a very honest person. I'm a nice person. Now, you just guys think everything's a lie, which is fine. But I'm gonna block your account, so. What time is it where I am? It is 1:35. No, I don't care if people hate me. That's fine. I don't care. None of them have ever even had a conversation with me. Nobody ever does fact checking. They don't ever come on to see if what I'm saying is real or not. They just decide that that's the truth and that's what they go for. Hello from Canada. Hello. 9:35. Oh, wow. That's early. 9:35 p.m. Oh, that's late. Yeah, it's p.m. here, but our day's just starting. That was the finance company. What was that last comment? I didn't see that. What's your story? There's a lot I can't. Yes, I do believe in God. Very much. Do you mean it's okay to ask for help? It's a shame that you couldn't have some temporary help. Yeah, no, it is a shame. Like, you can't go over onto these other people's page and say anything positive about me. You can't try to defend me, or you will get bashed and your accounts will get screenshots all over the TikTok. I don't understand why people can't get the concept if you don't like the video you're watching. You can scroll on or block. But no, there's people that are obsessed with me. I appreciate that, Fade. Yeah, I pray many times a day, talk to God all the time. Yeah, people are nasty. And people always like, oh, just get rid of your TikTok. No, I'm not doing that. I have a lot of friends on TikTok that I still talk to. I'm not giving up all my friends that I've made over other people. Oh, I'm sorry. TikTok's freezing up. Oh, these are going fast. Oh yeah, no, they think they can tell me what to do. they're just trying to bully me into something, and yes, I've admitted it several hundred times. I've been on here for a long time asking for help. It's not the best look in the world, but I was doing it because it was the only way that I knew at the time to get what my kids needed, to get things paid for. And, you know, if I'm wrong for that, then I'm wrong. But me trying to change my life and go for the better, you would think that people would be like, okay, let's help him out so that he can get on his feet, so he can prove to these people that. But I can't even go on Facebook and ask for resources. I asked for information on how to get a hot plate so that I could cook something other than a microwave meal for my kids, and I got bashed relentlessly for it. Uh, Off and on for about probably a good. Uh, Sorry. Right, I hear you. That's what I want to do is change the situation I'm in. Right now, no, I'm not. I can't. I have my kids, except for the time they're in school, they're in my car. And I can't just drop them off somewhere and for 10 to 12 hours a day and be okay with that. I just want to find a place, even where I can set up a tent, where I know that my family's okay and I can go to work. I had an account for GoFundMe a couple of years ago I made a video that went somewhat viral. I ended up getting almost $25,000 to $30,000 in that account, which I used to pay for the hotel we were living in at the time. Probably not the best idea. If you watch my videos, I admit to you, not the best idea. Like, should I have spent the money a little better? Probably. I tried to pay off some of my debt, like my electric bills and stuff like that, trying to get it to the point where I don't know what to do now. How do you do that when you got your kids in the car with you? $30,000 is not life-changing money nowadays. I'm sorry to tell you. Have you seen the prices of things out there? Even an apartment, you have to make like $3,000 plus a $3,000 deposit, plus you have to make 3 times the rent. I'm not talking to you people. I'll talk to the ones that actually care. Right now, that money would change my life. Back then, it did change my life for a small period, yeah. Like I said, I paid for a hotel room for months because I couldn't get into a house or anything, so I paid. And I kicked myself because I should have bought a small mobile home or something. Like I said, I spent it stupidly, but I can't change the past. This is what people are stuck on. Yeah, alright, I'm going to be done talking to them. Yeah. You're right. Sorry, Vanessa. People are ignorant, yep. I'll just look for the positive comments. People with hearts. Sorry. Let's see. Why do you have electric? Because I did have a home. I didn't live in a cardboard box. What teen girl? My daughter? What are you talking about? I'm in Washington. Hey, be going after Fade. He's a good guy. Yes, I'm married. I finally get to see what everybody's talking about. Somebody told me to watch out for somebody called the Penny Fairy because he sends people pennies. He just sent me a penny on PayPal. I'm going to say thank you. A penny's still something. Appreciate it. How old my kids are? I have my oldest son, he lives with my sister. And I'm not going to go into that. But the ones I have with me, I have sorry, I'm getting all flustered. I'm going to calm down. I have a 13-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a newborn. Right? I could use, yeah. Sounds about right. Who's Jordan Paul? I've never even heard of some of these people. How old am I? I'm 41. I have a lot of back issues. I have problems with blood pressure right now because I'm currently a bigger dude. And my feet and my ankles are swollen because I've been sitting in the car, and I try to go for walks for quite a while because it's not new. It's 2019, but it's up for repo anyway, so it'll be gone soon anyway. I count my blessings every morning I walk out here, and the car is still sitting here. Or when I wake up and it's still sitting next to me. My kids are fine, thank you. I'm not even going to go into that one. My kids are just fine. I have no idea who Tim and Angela are. I'm guessing some other family that you guys are harassing relentlessly. No, I am not a veteran. There's really no need to feel sorry for them. They're happy, they're healthy. You can work on that all you want to. County already knows my situation. I've said this a bunch of times. They're trying to help us get into a place, but they can't do that. There's so many homeless people out here. If that little idle threat you made isn't going to bother me, I'm not worried about you. Nobody's taking my kids away. My kids are fine. Thank you for that, for muting them and blocking. Some people just don't get it. Like, you can't explain to these people anything. If I try to defend myself, I get blocked, my comments get deleted. I can't see any of their posts. All right, Chris, you're like a broken record. Nobody cares what you say. My kids are fine. If my kids weren't fine, they would have already gotten taken away. Thank you. I don't spend all day every day on here. It's a cream soda. Cream soda. Found it in the trunk. Kind of sipping it because I don't have any more soda. I usually don't drink soda that often. Soda is what destroyed my teeth growing up. I park next to a place that has bathrooms and showers. And they go in and take showers and they change, just like if you're at a campsite. This is why I'm trying to get back into the campsite I was at, but I need to get... Oh, I know. I need a job. I get that. Oh, you're close to me. In Siquam. I can't even pronounce half the title of the names of this area. Nope, haven't seen any disturbed faces. Yeah, they'll keep my camper for a little while, they said, so. Oh yeah, I'm not diabetic, but I'm pretty sure I'm probably somewhere close. Oh, Indiana, okay. Squim. Oh, thank you for that. Because it's really hard to find a job when your kids are in your car with you. And everybody's like, just drop your wife and baby off somewhere. I don't feel comfortable dropping my wife and baby off somewhere for 10 to 12 hours a day when I don't know if they're going to be okay. I have ADHD, severe ADHD. If I go to work and I know my wife and kids are somewhere at a park or somewhere, it's going to drive me nuts and I'm going to walk off that job. Guaranteed. And that's just me being real. I do. It's linked in my bio. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, we get WIC. We have places that I go to. The food pantries out here are very awesome when it comes to baby stuff. Like she has more clothes, formula, and baby stuff than I can. That's my whole trunk is like full of their stuff. Nope. All I got to do is find a way to get my family into a spot. I'm trying to get into the tent spots over here because it's cheaper. If I can get a week or two at a camp spot, I can get a paycheck going, and then I can continue to pay for it while I start moving further up. I'm just looking for that little bit of a shot as to where I can put my kids and my wife where I'm good for a little bit. I can't just drop them off. I have to bring them to school. I have to drive them home from school because they can't set up transportation because they don't know where we're at the time. You need a stable place for at least 2 to 3 days before they can set up transportation. And I'm sorry if I'm missing comments, but it's good to see you too, Robin. My wife can't drive. She's never been licensed. And I'm not going to let her drive a car that she may crash. I already owe enough on this car. The camper, I can't move it. It's a fifth wheel. How many people live in that car? Right now there's 6, but when it comes time for sleep, I sit outside all night. But that's literally until I come up with the funds to get the tent site. If I get the tent site, then I know they're good. I can go to work. See, but instead of bashing me, if people were to come up with some kind of solution, I can't sell the camper. The camper was donated to me, and if I get it back, I'm going to end up giving it back to the lady that donated to me so she can help somebody else with it. I can't move it. I can't afford the places that you can put it either. Where it's sitting right now, even if I was working, it is all these people. That's all they know how to do is hurt people. So, no, it's right now. It's in a storage area inside the RV park. Hey, how's it going, Johnny? And yeah, people are rude. I couldn't give you an answer. Oh, that's awesome, man. I appreciate that. Not to be mean to you, I don't know your story. How did you get in the situation? Bad decisions on my part. And like I said, I'm very honest and upfront. I will tell you like it is. I've quit a lot of jobs in my life that I wish I wouldn't have. But now that I'm getting older and I'm starting to realize this, I can't. I'm stuck. I have no retirement funds, no. Yeah, the kids' school is trying to help us get into shelters, but there's none open. They had a spot in the women's shelter, but they could only take the baby and my wife, which that would have worked, but my other three, when we went to go check in the other place that takes the youth, they don't have any beds now, so we're back in the car again. It's just an endless rut. I mean, anybody who challenges what I say, you can call the county I live in and get the information yourself. I can't do DoorDash with the car because they don't give me pay every day. Yes, I have 4 children. My car is a tiny little Kia Forte. I already worked for Amazon. I can't do that job. My back. I have a lower bad back, and that almost killed me. I am still in Washington. I'm not asking TikTok to change my mind. I'm just on here talking. No, I mean, because I have garnishments, because I owe child support, I can't get paid daily from DoorDash. Because of that, I have and if I had the letter, I'd show you, but I think it's in my camper actually in storage. It actually showed that because I get garnishments, they can't pay me daily because they need to do the whole tax thing at the end of the week. And I'm usually a driver. I drive. What? Child support can take child support from anything. I have a total of... That's not true, but yet you can just look it up. It is true. I've already explained how many kids are in the car with me. Like 700 times now. Yes, they do. They absolutely do. Anything can be garnished if child support wants to garnish it. So... And see, that I'd love to do the truck driving thing, but I don't know how to do that with my kids even. Like, this is the problem I'm running into is I don't know how to get my kids into a place where they can be. This area is not open like everybody keeps saying it is. Like the other people in the hate groups or awareness groups, they keep saying that everything is open, the shelters are open. They're not. They are not. My kids are in school right now. But I have to go pick them up in actually like the next 2 hours. Every job that I've tried to get while they're in school, it clashes with the hours of getting them to and from school. My wife and baby, they're just taking a walk around the park over here. I can see them from here, so... I'm still in Washington. No, like, that's the one thing I need. I need to get a job. No, there's really not many after-school programs. My kids are not at that age yet. And see, I even tried asking if I could become a bus driver over there, but even that, I would have to... I don't know. Like, nothing seems to be working. Oh, so I'm going to get banned off of live soon? Okay. They're going to ban me off of live soon because I'm talking, so... Just like every other place I go, these people just seem to... No, I can't get a job because I have my kids with me all the time. How is this that hard to understand? I'm not trying to be mean to anybody. If you're meaning something, if you're trying to like figure it out and you personally mean well out of it, what is a hotel near you? Sorry, I didn't see your message. There's a couple. There's the Motel 6. There's Super 8. There's a couple. No, I'm not lazy. Be careful saying that you're going to try to help me because they will bash the crap out of you. I would love to find a job and prove to everybody that I'm not this person that they're saying. No, I don't have my CDL. Oh, I trust in God more than ever. That's what people say. Like it's my money. I can choose to help them if I want to, but yet they still will screenshot your account. They'll take it over there and tell you what a horrible person you are for helping somebody because you're enabling me, apparently. I didn't say a tent would be better than a room. Who said that? I said a tent would be better than a car. No, that doesn't make you a POS. That makes you a good person. They're the ones. They bash people even for just saying they're going to help me. I don't even have to be involved. I I'm not on here asking for anything. I'm literally just talking. I can't seem to come on and I can't even talk to anybody without being bad. I have lost people that I can connect with because they won't leave me alone. What do you mean I can't keep a job? Like, that's in the past. I'm trying to. Whatever, I'm done with that. It's like they're stuck in this loop. They can't seem to get the fact that people can change stuff and want to do better for their life. If I could put my kids somewhere where I knew I didn't have to get, like, if I didn't have to pick them up, if I didn't have to drop them off, if I could go to work and know that my kids and my wife are safe, then I would be working. I don't know, I don't know how to do that because we don't have Wi-Fi or anything. You need Wi-Fi for kids at home. Oh, crap. Oh, my phone's dying. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to start my car for a few minutes to charge my phone. There's more gas. At least I didn't roll up the window a bit, I guess. There, now it's charging. In the past year, I've had two. One that was because of my back, that was Amazon. And then another one I lost because it was a temp agency and it was only like a couple day assignment. The temp agency has jobs lined up that I could do at full time, but they clash with my children. And where is my wife supposed to stay with my kids if I'm at work with the car? Oh yeah, O'Reilly too. Yeah, that just didn't work out because I couldn't get there. My van kept breaking down, which I have videos showing that too. I can't donate plasma. I don't meet the criteria. I'm too big. When school's I have no idea. Why can't anyone in this chat have a simple conversation without bashing someone? Well, that's what they do best. That's what they do. My kids can't stay in the women's shelter with my wife. It only goes up to age 10, and my kids are older than that. What can I pray for you about? Stability. Some kind of place I can put a tent up so that my kids can be safe so I can go to work. None of these people in this awareness group, they don't seem to get that I'm trying my hardest to try to get something going. But now I have to worry and watch my back because what if some unhinged person sees some of your guys' videos and goes, you know what? I don't like that guy. I'm going to go do something. Then you take some kid's father away from them, and you think you're doing something great. Mighty clean. You can see the half of my back seat, Jennifer. Or not Jennifer, sorry. Dong, whatever your name is. Sorry, Jennifer, I didn't mean to say your name. I'm gonna follow you back, Ken, so it won't let me. Okay. Can you send me a message just saying hi or something? So because I like to put myself on TikTok, that doesn't mean that people should be mean. No, it does. That's not an excuse for what people are doing. I mean, people question and tell me that I can't believe in God because I asked for help. That's bullcrap, and y'all know it. No, my wife doesn't work. She's trying to get disability. Yeah, I do take care of my kids. My kids take showers. They have clean clothes. I make sure of this. You're right, but I said it's not. It does not give anybody. All the churches and everything are run through this place out here called the Opportunity Council. What's the point of this? I'm just talking. Like literally, when people ask me if I need money in the comments, I just told you I'm not asking for anything. I'm just talking. There's places out here that help with clothes and shoes and stuff like that. Nope, don't make excuses for everything somebody said. I do not have a GoFundMe anymore. I actually took it down just so people leave me alone with it. Oh, thank you. We do get food stamps, so I was going to go to the store and figure out something for dinner with them. It has to be something that we can't cook because I can't cook anything here. So right now we live in my car. I can't even say we live in my car because I sleep on the ground next to the car when all the kids are in here. I actually have swollen feet, swollen ankles. My hands are swollen because the doctor's telling me that I need to get off the ground and out of the car, but I have no choice. Yeah, I'd be willing to relocate. I just don't know how. I can't. Whenever I got to go places with my kids with me, I have to do 2 trips because they don't fit in the car. And if I get pulled over with my kids sitting on another person's lap, that's going to get charges. I don't want that. It's not safe for them to do that either. My sister doesn't have the option to help me. She's dealing with her own issues, so. And that's my actual sister. I don't know if you're talking about that Stephanie, but that's not who I'm talking about. I have 4 kids with me in the car. Not right now, but usually. If I made anything on Amazon, they'd probably pick it off of there and have help with food. I can't say that I need help with resources, information. Otherwise, I'm dry begging and looking for money. Yeah, plus one's an infant. And they keep saying that they're going to call CPS and the police, but they already all know about me. They already all know about me. Oh, I have one kid. Okay, so when I was younger, I met somebody. It didn't last very long. She ended up having a kid. She went back to her husband. I don't know how that all. It's a long story. But she was going to get a divorce from her husband. And me and her hooked up. And she ended up going back to her husband. I didn't even know the baby was born until the kid was already like 2-3 months old. And then every time I tried to like meet with them, Me and her just did not get along. Like, we hated each other with a passion. We still do. And it just got to the point where I ended up moving. We couldn't have contact. You know, it's a big thing. I kick myself for it all the time. It's not something that I'm proud of. But I owe child support because of that. But no matter what I say, I'm the person that's always wrong, and like everything I say gets twisted into some kind of lie or something different. Why does he get food stamps? Why wouldn't I get food stamps? She's taking a walk with the baby right now. No, I have no other family. My wife's family, they can't do anything. They're probably in the same kind of type of situation. Yeah, we did do a DNA test. It is mine, even though she gave the kid her husband's last name, which I thought was kind of weird, but sure, Kai. If you were to meet me off of this app and see what I'm going through, you would probably understand a lot more. But people are just seeing the one side of it, or they go to the awareness videos and they're seeing that side of it, which is not what's happening. They tell people that I'm making everything up, that I'm secretly a millionaire, apparently. What question? I didn't even see it. You want to see what? You're seeing it. What is there to show? You want to see the garbage on my floor? You're right, they don't get it. Say what? What do you want to see? Like, I'm trying not to give like positions away because there's a lot of people that aren't very kind to me right now. That's kind of hard to do because when you sign up for food delivery, you have to use your driver's license. She doesn't have that. That's my opinion. The only one that can really judge me is God. No matter what I say, apparently it's an excuse. Since almost a month now, I believe I could be off. I never once offered to people to come visit with me. I don't never said that. I just said if you met me off of the app, you would see that I'm not that type of person, that you'd see everything I say is true. I didn't say that I wanted to meet people. No. Not with the hate that I get. No way. Appeal. They're trying to shut my live down. All because I'm talking. I'm not allowed to talk. If I ask for help, watch what happens. Yes, I am in Bellingham. I'll say that. That's all I want to do is get a job and prove everybody wrong. Exactly. Why would I want to? Yes, we are on the Section 8 waiting list. Oh, he drives a truck? That's cool. That was my dream, was to drive a truck, but I went through truck driving school one time when I was a little bit younger, and I passed everything except for at the DMV when you got to name the truck parts. I couldn't remember the truck parts. I've already explained why I can't work at the moment. I would work at Jack in the Box if I had a place for my kids to go. I'm not keeping them in the car in the parking lot of Jack in the Box while I'm at work. I keep them somewhere where there's access to bathrooms, where there's access to showers, where there's somebody there at all times that can see them. Because I don't trust a whole lot of people anymore. I don't have plans for when school goes out. I don't know. And like I said, most of the times that I try to get hired for, they clash with the times that my kids need to be picked up from school or get off of school, or that's what we're talking about, is trying to get my wife her license, but she's terrified to drive. Yeah, she's currently trying to get disability because she really can't do much else. She's she's able to walk, she can talk, but when you put her in front of people, she freezes, she freaks out. Past trauma does that to people. Oh, I'm trying to take care of myself and my kids, and I just did the relentless bashing that I get for even asking for the simplest things. I stopped asking for money. I stopped asking, and yet I'm still getting bashed relentlessly. Yeah. What home? We live in a car. We have food, yes. We get food stamps. I mean, I don't have it on me now, but I can go to the store and physically buy food, yes. I mean, I've even embarrassed myself by standing on the side of the road with a sign asking for help. But out here, there's so many people doing that, you get overlooked real fast. Yeah, people think you can just jump in, overlooked real fast. Yeah, people think you can just jump in a job and just be done with it, and you can't. I would love to be working and proving everybody wrong. I don't like this. I don't like people threatening me with CPS every 10 minutes. It just sucks. And like, nobody seems to really understand out here. There's so many homeless people. Didn't go where? What do you? She just had a baby, not to be. Yeah, we even checked the Lydia House and the Lighthouse missions. The emergency shelter, they said that does have openings sometimes. But the police out here warned me not to take the kids there because there's some questionable activity and people that go in there. And they said it wouldn't be a helpful place for children. Holy crap, Kim. Do you not know that people don't always plan for things? You can have a baby by accident too. Holy cow. I can't believe the first comment I saw. I can't believe he brought a baby in this world. How well, I'm not going to off a child just because I'm having it. It was like, do you never have so you've never had an accidental pregnancy. You've never had a condom break. None of these things have ever happened to any of you. And I'm sorry, but every child is a gift from God. And I'm not going to give my child away. I'm not going to, you know what the other word is. I'm not doing that. Yeah, it's called condoms. And it broke, Kim. You're 62, but you ain't that smart, apparently. People have these issues. It happens. But I don't give my kids up because it was an accident. My kids aren't accidents. To me, it was a gift. It was God telling me, here you go. My kids are good for you, Kim. Why don't you go fly a kite or something? We park next to places where they have showers, like the truck stops. There's lots of places where there's showers. Thank you for muting her. Several kites, Kim. That was good. And thank you for the gifts, Halloween. I appreciate it. I just wish people would understand more. Driving a truck was my dream job. The showers out here, they're usually about $5 a person, but the guy at the place that I go to, he usually gives them to me at like $3 a person. That's very much right. Thank you, Halloween. Sorry. I have a upper chest cold because of being outside. It got pretty cold the other night, raining. I woke up on the ground. I have a sleeping bag that I had over me, and I didn't feel the rain right away, but woke up to my sleeping bag completely soaked. And I went and stood under the awning of a gas station while it was pouring. It was fun. I am 41. Okay. You would think it'd be none of their business, but they try to make it theirs. I almost guarantee you my whole life is being screen recorded by them. And after I'm done with this, it'll be on their page where if you go and watch their videos, you'll see they bash me every comment. What a POS, what a piece of crap, blah blah blah. I used to live in Wisconsin. I'm in Washington. Yeah, they are obsessed with me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm trying not to, but I've already done so much on here that everybody knows everything about me anymore. I was that type of person that had to try to defend myself when I realized that it doesn't matter what I say, they don't stop. No, I don't usually do lives. My wife is trying to get disability right now. I don't know. They're still just walking around over there. I can see them off in the distance. Yeah, she can watch kids, but where am I going to put her where she can watch the kids for 10 to 12 hours a day? Yeah, that's what somebody told me was Lydia Place did that, but I called them and they didn't say anything about that. I even mentioned that, and they were like, no, we don't have the funds for that." And then the police department out here, they kind of got my hopes up the other night because they stopped out And he was like, well, I'm going to go see if I can get a hotel voucher for you. But then he came back like a half hour later and he's like, sorry, we don't do hotel vouchers anymore, apparently. So, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. See, like you try to defend me, look what happens. The people get bashed. I mean, where are they staying right now? In the car. My only plan is trying to find some place to put my kids and my wife so that I can go to work. I've been saying it for a while. I'm not sure if you just came in or. There probably are. There probably are ways around this, but nobody is giving me any kind of like useful information when it comes to that. They're just like, oh, go drop your kids off at a park. I can't drop my kid useful information when it comes to that. They're just like, oh, go drop your kids off at a park. I can't drop my kid, my newborn, off at a park for 10 to 12 hours a day going and know that they're. But even that. But even that, like the last job that I got offered, they found out that I live in the car and they took the job offer back. So, I mean, that's probably not. I can't say for sure that that's why they took the job back, but I'm assuming that they saw the kids in the car when I was in their interview because they asked about it. They're like, "Why is your? How come you brought your whole family with you?" And I was like, "We live in the car." And he was like, "Oh, no." The only thing that I can do right now is I'm praying for something to happen to where I can get a tent site over at one of the places I was at because there's power hookups there. There's showers, there's bathrooms, there's a laundromat right next to the tent place. That would be the perfect spot to get my kids and my wife in for a couple weeks, and then I could focus on a job and get a paycheck going. I mean, I gotta eventually think that soon they're gonna take this car away, and then I gotta figure out how to get to work. Think that soon they're gonna take this car away, and then I gotta figure out how to get to work from there. But excuse me, jeez. But I don't know. Oh, I'm not giving up. I can't. My kids. I will not give up on my kids. Whether people believe it or not, my kids mean the world to me. They get before I do. I have one outfit. Literally, I have one outfit. I wear the same shirt, this sweatshirt, because I don't have any clothes. Whenever I get money for clothes, it goes to them. And thank you for the prayers. I appreciate it. The penny fairy is giving me 2 pennies, and he said more excuses and what a loser. Or, no, no, what was that? You got to work or something. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I'm not asking for anything. I need to figure out a way to pay for a tent site in the place I want to get because they open up tomorrow. Yeah, he's currently bashing me and giving me 2 pennies, I believe. If you go over to their pages, you'll see a lot more bashing too. I don't say anything mean about these people except for they need to stop and get a life. They need to move on. But they made it their life goal to ruin me. So every time I even make a Facebook post, if I make a Facebook post just saying, hey, looking for a place that has cheap tent spots, I get bashed relentlessly being called that I'm a scammer, I'm trying to get money, I'm trying to. No matter what I say. And then they threaten me with CPS. I've had the police called on me. I've had CPS come to me because the people on TikTok are calling them. Every time they come out and see me, they're like, well, they have a car. They're not sleeping on the ground outside. They have food. They're wearing clean clothes. There's not much we can do. Even the CPS lady's trying to figure out where they can help us go. The funding is gone out here. There's nothing. If you actually look at the news reports, people are mad because the funding for this area is not being used for the homeless community. Oh, I know, Kai. It's just, to me, it's like it's not worth coming on and doing it anymore because then I get plastered all over TikTok and told that I'm making things up or. It, it, I will thank Trump for that. I don't support that. If I could get out of this area and start somewhere new, I would. I literally am stuck in this area and I don't know what to do. There's not all these jobs that people are talking about. People are not. It, it's it's not as, how do I put it? There's not as many resources as people are saying there is here because I can't afford to move anything. I can't. This car is is on the repo list, so eventually they're gonna take the car. I can only fit when I have my kids with me when they get off of school. I can fit all of them in but one. So I have to do 2 trips everywhere I go. And I just don't have the money to move anywhere else. I'm stuck here. Yeah, I wish I wouldn't have listened to the people I came here with saying that, oh, Washington's such a great area. There's jobs galore. There's this and that. And then I get here and it just flops. The Amazon job I had as a delivery driver, that one kind of hurt because I did like that job, but I just couldn't do it because of my back. See if anybody could. Minnesota? No, Minnesota wasn't really any better. I mean, it probably is a little bit better, but if the people that are talking about messaging, if you could send me a message, that'd be great because it's hard for me to find people on here. Screenshot that. Screenshot that. I didn't even think about screenshot. No. Oh, oh, I didn't ruin that. Hold on a second. Sorry. Did I get it? Yeah. Okay. I screenshotted her. Okay. Yeah, my back is horrible. When we did get help with a hotel room like about a week ago, the bed was too soft, and I tried to get up the next morning, and I couldn't even stand up straight. It sucks. Yeah, yeah, we're the same person. Same people that keep doing it to me over and over. I'm not friends with that person anymore, so we have went our own ways and for good reasons. But yeah, like no, it's the, the problem with my weight is I have a very slow metabolism, and I haven't gone to the doctor fully. The kids have. My wife has gone to the doctor. I haven't gone really to the doctor except for one time because I have swelling in my ankles and stuff right now. So I went in to see what was going on, and they said my blood pressure was through the roof. No, they get done next month in the 14th or 15th. But he told me that I need to get out of the car and off the ground if I want my feet and everything to go back to normal because I need to be elevating my feet. Yeah, I'm on medication, yes. But he said that even only going to go so far. I didn't even see what she said. Yeah, I don't know. People are like that. I get called fat all the time, so or told that we don't need help with food because I'm fat enough. So yeah, people are mean. I don't know how to put my Cash App up. See, I don't know how to do little things like that. Like I don't know how to put in a live like a Cash App anything or. I also don't know how long before my TikTok live goes muted because they keep reporting my TikTok. I keep getting restrictions popping up telling that I'm scamming people. How am I doing that? This is what I'm talking about. I wanted to do a live so people can see what I have to deal with. Yes, thank you, Beach. Ah, see, she's smarter than me. I'm not that tech savvy at all. I have it linked in my bio. I couldn't tell you what it is offhand, but it is linked in my bio. Yeah, these people are also trying to get my Cash App and stuff taken down because they said that it's for scamming. But it is linked in my bio. Yeah, these people are also trying to get my Cash App and stuff taken down because they said that it's for scamming and fraud purposes. I would never treat another person the way that they're treating me right now. She's good. Uh, we can still get some prepared food. Like I've been buying a lot of those pre-made sandwiches that some of the stores have. Like, yeah, they're just miserable people. Yeah, I do have a Venmo. It's linked in my Yeah, in my bio. I've been homeless for a couple of years, but I mean, I guess you can't. The way the county out here says that you're not homeless if you're in a tent or a car. Yeah, yeah. Beach has all my information. She's good at what she does. She's also one that's been on my friends list for years and knows that I'm none of these things that people say. She's one of the friends that I've had on here. Oh, thank you. You've always been so kind to me. We do get cash assistance and food stamps, but I went broke going to the hotel where we were staying at. Kind of went fast when you're paying $100 a night, $150 a night. If I was at the tent place, it'd be cheaper. I was been waiting for it to open, but they don't open till tomorrow. I need to follow you under the name of Tick. Oh, okay. I think I remember seeing that one. Yeah, I also have a lot of people that follow me just to report back to the other side. So a lot of them do that. It disappeared. That's weird. Oh, that's so messed up. You couldn't get it back. Yeah, well, there was a lady that was trying to help me with the tent. Like, I don't know if anybody was in here when I first started talking. There was a lady that was going to help me. She wanted to start a tiny home thing on her property. I have four, but she was like, she's trying to make these like big type sheds, these little sheds, turn them into tiny homes to get people off the street. These awareness people found out she was trying to help me, so they got her account banned, and now she doesn't talk to me anymore because of it. Because they bashed her so badly. Oh, thank you for all that. I appreciate it. I've never been a mean person towards anybody. Yes. Yeah, my other son, he lives with my sister. I talk to him all the time. We're always doing, what do they call that? Like the video to video calls. Yeah, she was trying to raise the money to do the tiny home things. And now she can't because she got her account blocked and banned. All because she said she was going to help me. That's why I said that I don't ask anybody for help anymore because I don't want to see anybody get their accounts banned or get bashed for it. I don't like that. Yeah, my kids are in school. Yep. She does, but she doesn't use it because she gets bashed so much that she's there. She's sitting on a bench looking at flowers, and the baby's sitting right next to her in the stroller. I try not to put my kids on here. I made that mistake of letting my friend do that video with my kids and stuff in it. And that video got taken the instant it was made and then told that, and they just made up all these different things about my kids. I know I've got to get steady employment. I'm trying to. Yeah, my kids are awesome kids. They, if you ask my kids, which I'm not telling you to ask my kids, so just my kids will tell you that I'm trying hard enough. They love me. They see the hurt that I go through. They things that I sleep outside the car. My daughter actually feels so bad for that, where she's actually looked out the window the other night and she was like, "Dad, do you want me to sleep on the ground so you can come in here?" And I was like, "Don't ever say that. You go back to bed." And I was like, "Close the window." I will sleep on the ground at negative 12 degrees if it keeps my kids warm. Well, if she comes back over here, I will put her on there. I'm not going to make her come over here, but I'm trying to work. I just said that. He probably thinks my wife isn't real. I don't know. That's what they kind of do. But she's very much real. See, the other side of this is if you watch their videos, if you go over and look at their videos, they like to assume things about me, but they think that assuming things, they think they're right, even when they're completely wrong. Like they keep telling me my car's not up for repo. Like they know that for a fact, apparently, even though it is. Yeah, she has been in my videos before. The problem I did was I defended myself way too much on here. And now everything that I have in my life is out in the open. They're just never ending with these people. And literally all I did was come on and talk. Didn't ask for anything, didn't. I would love to if I get there. I would move to Oregon. I've heard that about Oregon. I mean, yeah, it is weird, Beach, how you want. Why do you want to talk to my wife so much? Like, what is it that. Yeah, I put my business on here, but that doesn't mean you have to be mean about it. Like I didn't ask for anything. I didn't. If people want to help me, I'm not going to turn it down. That's not what I'm going to. If somebody goes, "What's your Venmo?" I'm going to tell you it's in my bio. I'm not going to be like, "No, no, stay away." But see, they say asking questions is not bashing, but it's the type of questions you're asking that can be considered bashing or not. How do you show a sign of 6 people living in a car when I just told you? Oh my god. Oh, goose fraba. Just gotta breathe, man. Oh, look. Appeal. They're trying to restrict me. Oh, diaper or password. Like you. Here, I got a baby blanket. Want to see that? Look. Oh, look, a baby blanket. Yeah. I don't know why I had to show you that, but that's a baby blanket. My kids are in school. You can't see my kid. I'm not putting my kids on here. Why is he doing this? What is the point? What is the point of what? Having a conversation with people that I like on TikTok? I just don't understand why you want to meet my wife. That seems weird. Like, I can understand if, like, you don't believe that I have a wife, but this is what they do. They don't leave me alone. I can't even ask for information on Facebook without getting just completely bashed in the comments. And then I have to deal with the police showing up all the time. I have to deal with CPS all the time, all because they keep reporting me over and over and over and over. And CPS and the police keep showing up and going, they called us again. And I'm not even asking for anything. You guys are just stuck on this whole thing. Like, I don't get it. I'm not showing my family. Some of you are sick people and you're not seeing my family. Go to the awareness videos and watch their videos. They might have people in my... I'm not showing anybody in my family. I didn't say you did, JoJo. I'm saying other people. That's what they're doing. I get reports all the time. Like, at least every other day, I have to answer the phone from either CPS or I'm saying other people. That's what they're doing. I get reports all the time. Like, at least every other day, I have to answer the phone from either CPS or the baby sleeps on the roof. And I was like, you got to be joking, right? And he's like, nope, that's what these people are saying. And I'm like, why would my baby be sleeping on the roof? Won't take care of my kids. You're a liar, Shirley. Another person that doesn't know. Because they don't believe I have a baby. That's why they're doing this. They don't believe that I'm actually living in the car. They think that I'm lying about everything that I say. This world is getting so bad. The hate in people, you can tell this is a devil's playground. I would never treat another person the way people treat me. Sorry, I had to answer the school back. So even that, I just had a message from the school going, I just got off the phone with Opportunity Council. Sorry. And they're like, sorry, there's still nothing moving yet, so we're going to keep trying. Yes, we get help with everything I need for the kids' school. From the kids' school. They help us with everything with the kids. Oh no, but they're probably screen recording this. I'm not joking. This will be on their videos. Everything that I say, they'll only pinpoint certain things that I've said, and that'll be in their videos making me out to be even worse than I am. I guarantee you, anybody watching this, wait a little bit and then go watch some of their videos. And you're going to see they're going to pinpoint little things that make me look like a liar. They're the awareness people. One of their ringleaders is somebody called Having a Senior Moment. And she's a real winner. She keeps telling me I have so much time on my hands because I made a video here and there. But she watches my lives all the way through. It's not even just me she's going after. She goes after a bunch of people. And every one of them I've seen, I don't get it. It is stalker. They don't seem to get it. They don't seem to understand that what they're doing is something called doxing. But they think they're invincible to it. to everything. Senior is awesome. You're delusional. Everything. Senior is awesome. You're delusional. That woman is trying to ruin my life even more than I have. So what? Block and move on. You don't have to keep coming back in here. Wow, you're just if you can't figure out how to block and remove somebody from your list, then you're dumb. I'm just putting that nicely. Like I'm trying to be nice here. I'm trying to be nice here. I'm a nice person. I don't like to talk to people like this, but if you can't figure out how to block and remove somebody from your TikTok, you shouldn't be using TikTok anymore. Not very long, a couple weeks maybe. I'm kind of done with these people. Like, I'm trying not to make videos defending myself anymore because I don't need to. These people need to learn how to use the internet and just move on. What amount of money? Well, let's see. The tent site that opens up, I don't know, that times 2, 3 weeks, maybe. Why? The car seat. Oh my God. I don't know who either one of them are. I've never even heard of a Jordan Paul or a Tim McCord. Yeah, you're definitely a goon squad. Goons is right. Nobody's running either. I'm not afraid of any of you. Who the hell is Tim? See, that's what people keep referring to me as Tim. Who the hell is Tim? I've never heard of Tim. I've never heard of who half a dozen other people that they keep trying to tell me. I heard you got 25,000. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're like a broken record, just like they are. Move on, please. Yeah, they are. Man, Beach, you have your whole thing cut out for you today, blocking left and right. I don't know who Jordan Paul is. I can't. No, I don't have any old jewelry or anything. They keep telling me to sell my cross. See, my cross. That's backwards. It's made of stainless steel that my mom gave me before she passed away. I'm not selling my chain. No, I do not need a car seat. We have a car seat. Yeah, I have tried flying a sign. But there's so many people out here that are homeless doing the same thing. There's like literally out in Bellingham, you drive down the road, you'll see at least on every corner almost. There's like literally out in Bellingham, you drive down the road, you'll see at least on every corner almost a family, if not a couple people at a time. Oh no, I'm sorry, I don't have any other. I don't have any other jewelry. The stuff I did have, I did pawn already or get rid of, which was not much. But this I refuse to get rid of because not only is I've had it. My mom got it for me when I was like 11, 12, somewhere in there, and I've had it ever since then. And I refuse to get rid of it because it's the only thing left I have of my mom. I had a bunch of things from my mom in the storage unit in Minnesota, but I no longer have that storage unit. So, no, I know you're not trying to be rude. This cross means the world to me. Low tire pressure, what? And one of my tires has a slow leak in it, so every couple days it drains the air all out. Ah, I thought you were talking about. That's what people keep saying because I wear this cross all the time. Whenever I have my sweatshirt off, you can see it, and it's got the Lord's Prayer on it. And to me, it feels like it's protecting me. And I never take it off. I actually thought it was funny. Like not long ago, when I was staying in a motel, I accidentally left it in the bathroom when I was taking a shower, and I freaked out because we were like 20 minutes away, and actually called the motel, and luckily the guy found it. But ever since that, I can't take it off now. I just can't. And I would do all those Walmart delivery things, but I have no room in my car to do it. When my kids are in here, every spot's taken. Yeah, like there's just the only thing left I have anymore. I have a fifth wheel camper that's sitting in a storage area that they're keeping for free for me because they know I can't pay for it. But I have no way of moving it. I have no way of paying for the place to sit in where it's sitting in. I'm not gonna explain that again. I've already done that. It gets old. It's just a bunch of there's just a bunch of people that don't understand. Unless you've been in this situation, you don't understand. Therefore, you can't have an opinion on it. That's what people keep telling me, but I don't know. I'm just not much of a live person. Maybe this is probably why, because I'm so stressed that I don't want to go after anybody. I don't want to bash anybody back. I don't want to get upset. I don't like being mad. I like being positive. All these people that you're seeing come in here and say this are all the same people from over in the awareness groups that like to do this. That's crazy. You made $200 on a line? No, we're not in a shelter. We're still in the car. My kids are at school. But this is what I deal with every time. Hey, what's up, Michelle? I'm not going to be on here much longer just because it's getting depressing being on here. So, and I'm not trying to be depressed. I'm trying to look at the positives, trying to let God guide me where He needs to guide me. Not to mention, I don't like sitting in the car very long because I have to go for walks. I don't like sitting in the car very long because I have to go for walks to keep the swelling down. So, and I don't want people finding out where I'm at because I don't want people coming to see me. And I think you'll understand. Deal with people calling you out on the truth, also preaching God's word. Yeah, we're doing all right. Thank you for asking. Thank you for popping in and saying hi and being respectful. It's all right. Hey, Scott, how are you doing? We're doing all right for the most part. So the haters to go back to their leaders. Yeah, they need to. That's definite. Oh, I do love my family. I would do anything for my family, and I'm trying to do everything for my family. These people in the awareness groups think they're doing people good when they don't realize how many people watch TikTok, how many people. This could be a bad situation if people find out where I'm at. So that's why I don't give my exact locations. That's why I don't say too much. Even if you're not trying to help me and you're just trying to give me words of encouragement, you can get bashed for it now. It's what they do. It's what they do. But they think they're doing a good thing. They said they're trying to rid the TikTok of scammers and beggars and who makes 60,000. Sorry, I missed something. They make 60 in 10 months for streaming. Who? I didn't see that. Newcomers don't have the same shit. Oh no, they get handed everything. They get a house, car, uh, bank account. But if you're from here, you have to fight. Yeah, pretty much. I've had people with death threats. I've had people tell me they're going to come and meet me. So I've never had anybody come and meet me yet, but I've had to make that video where I said if you come at me and you mean anything but positive interactions, it might be bad for you. I have no idea what this. I'm in the U.S. I've heard Canada isn't doing really much better either. So restraining order. Oh, I don't know how to do that because I don't know their real names. Like I've been trying to figure out real names, but nobody can figure it out. I know what he's talking about. Have I gotten a restraining order on any of the people that are? There are places you go for warm meals. Yes, Bellingham does have that. They have like the clothing and food drives and stuff like that. Wait, who's being aggressive? Are you saying me or the other person? I am so confused at this conversation. I'm not gonna lie. March 23, right? What is March 23? It's past that. April, March, April. Yeah, it's past March. Oh, no, barely anything on TikTok. I mean, even with all my videos that I made, uh, my last payment was $20. Hey, you don't even say that crap. That's not even funny selling one of your kids. That's not funny at all. Don't ever say that again. What is wrong with you? And yet I'm supposed to believe that you're trying to better people by being part of the awareness groups when you tell me to sell my child? Are you kidding me? You make a little bit of money on the gifts. Like it's like pennies though. Like it's literally not much. Unless you get some of the bigger gifts, which those are expensive. But you can make like maybe 15, 20 cents here and there. I'm sorry, that's selling the kid ones. That really got me. Like, why would you even say that? Yeah, you pay like 25 cents for a rose, and then you get the person gets like I don't know, like 5 cents or something like that. I don't know what it is. If I had the way to move, I would be moving, but I don't have any ways of moving. So why do I keep getting blocked for asking an honest question? What's your question? I can tell you why you get blocked if you ask it again. Dish cleaning job? What is it? I asked why you guys turned to TikTok. Because it was the only way to get help back when I was asking for it. Nobody else, there really wasn't any place else to ask. Are you seriously like asking how much my kids are? Like, what the sick? There's a Tim and Angela thing again. What is that? I No, hearts just promote your video or your live, I believe. I'm not sure what hearts fully do, but I don't think it gives you your live, I believe. I'm not sure what hearts fully do, but I don't think it gives you. She's been like very busy blocking people. Well, I have one. There's another one. I don't know who Tim is. Oh, people are. Some of them are dumb. I'm sorry. Some of the people are dumb. They just keep asking the same question over and over and over. My name is not Tim. Sorry, but a lot of you are. You watch their videos and you come from there. Yes, you do. Well, you're just as dumb as they are if you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm sorry, but you people just like, you don't know when to let it go. I'm trying to change my life for the better, and you guys keep bringing up the past. You keep bringing up everything that I did in the past. I don't have a time machine. I can't go back and change it. My camper is about 25 minutes away. Do I think Trump? No, I don't have a lot of faith in Trump at the moment. I don't get into politics on here, so no, my past is not my present. And you are exactly what your emoji says right there. No thanks. What? I'm not in the woods. Wow. My faith in humanity is dropping rapidly. Right? Wow. I mean, I can understand the hate about stuff. It's because I've been sleeping outside. Well, trying to sleep outside, but oh, I've been blocking them, and they just make new accounts and come right back. It gets exhausting. Don't forget the kid from Minnesota. He looks awful familiar. Okay. What part of Minnesota are you from? I'll be able to tell you if you possible. Nope, she's just enjoying the park because we can't afford where the camper's sitting, and I have no way of moving it. It's a fifth wheel. This car obviously is not moving a fifth wheel. Mankato. I don't know. I've never been down there, so I was more up towards like the Farmington Lakeville area. They get done here soon. I have to go. This is why I'm parked here. Is they have. I'm close to the school right now. My kids sleep in my car. I sleep. Well, I try to sleep outside the car. If you want to pay off the rest of this car, I'll trade you. I don't want this car. It's got. I can't say I don't want it. It's just I can't afford it. I only took the car because I was desperate, and it was the only place willing to give me a car. I have bad credit. Yeah, I can't put anything up for anything on TikTok. I get bashed and my things get taken down. I can't ask for resources or information or otherwise I'm scamming people apparently. Yeah, even the school sources or information or otherwise I'm scamming people apparently. Yeah, even the school's trying to help us find somebody that can move it too. So no, the van I got a van for free, but it was having transmission problems, and I'm not dealing with that. So I ended up giving it back to the lady that gave it to me. The car I got because I went into and I'm not dealing with that. So I ended up giving it back to the lady that gave it to me. The car I got because I went into when my van my and I'm not dealing with that. So I ended up giving it back to the lady that gave it to me. The car I got because I went into when my van my the car I got because I went into when my van that I had when I've had it since like 2017. The car I got because I went into when my van that I had when I've had it since like 2017. All of our stuff is sitting in my camper in the storage area. They know that I'm having issues, so they're keeping my stuff safe for me at least. The shelters are all full. Every time we try to go to the shelters, they're full. I call every day. The school calls. The place out here called Opportunity Council. I talk to them daily. There's nothing. This is the car that's up for repo. Yes, that's why you don't see a lot in here either. It's just, the inside. I use it for them, so it has to be cleaned up for them to be able to sleep in. You said the van sold for 800. Who said that? I never sold a van for 800 bucks. My van that the engine broke down, I got 400 for, and I used that to pay for my time that was in where I was. They're all in the trunk. Who's Rick and Rocky? No, I did not sell the van that was given to me. I gave it back to the lady. Would you even know that? No, the blankets and stuff were in the trunk. Kids in the trunk. What the? My kids are at school. Yeah, no, I see that now. I thought some of them were actually being genuine, but now I see that it's just a bashing session. It is not 6:30. Maybe where you are, it's 3:20 here. Oh no, I'm going to. None of them were giving me any money, so they didn't need to be asking me those questions. They sleep in the back seat. I'm not answering. I can't answer any more questions. I'm probably going to end this live. I'm kind of done with the bashing fest, and no matter what I say anyway, they're going to twist it anyway. So let's let it happen. I haven't asked for anything in this whole live, Sean. All I did was come in here to have a conversation, and I can't even do that without getting bashed. I'm just not going to talk to anybody anymore. That's where it's coming down to. If I had a way to move it, I would. No, I'm not. I want to, but I can't. I'm not allowed to ask for help, so I'm not allowed to ask for help. I'm not allowed to receive help. I'm just going to quit here, and y'all take care. God bless.